This mod is called Jewel Crafting. It's a mod that's very similar to the Epic Loot. Can it be better? Maybe yes, maybe not. These are the 6 gems added by this mod, and as you can see they have different colors and you can actually hang them on the wall, and I think that's a pretty cool detail. Now you go into your hammer. On the crafting you will have the gem cutter table, which you can access straight earlier on, which is 10 wood and 10 flint, and you craft that. We also got the ring in a box, which is an upgrade. Which this does is pretty much increases your skill on jewel crafting. You can get these spinning rainbow gems as well, which requires 10 of each gem besides the yellow one and the red. You can put it there and you can open. So this is pretty much a compendium, right? You can see every sort of enchantment that you can get for your gems, which is pretty self-explanatory. Now that we got our gems, we can craft the simple stuff of every category that you got here pretty much. So let's try with the simple onyx. I'm gonna try and craft this. Keep in mind that the stations around are actually helping with my jewel crafting, and I just broke the jewel into a shard, so that means I kind of failed to craft the simple onyx, as you can see, and that can kind of happen a lot of the times. This time actually was pretty good that I actually managed to craft this one, the simple onyx, but you can get the shards. Cool stuff is that you can make an advanced onyx if you have a simple onyx, so I can craft that, which is pretty good. And now I can make a perfect onyx with advanced onyx, which I just crafted, and this is pretty good because it actually is trying to get it right all the time. And as you can see, I lost my perfect onyx because, well, I did fail to craft it, which it happens. So it's a 30% chance to fail to cut this gem, but if I advance into the onyx, it's a 20% chance, and if I go into the perfect, it's a 10% chance to cut the gem. So this can get really tough. With the shards, you can craft advanced onyx or simple onyx, just pretty much like in Epic Loot. This is a very cool detail, which is the Astral gem cutter. You can already guess, you can drop coal inside of this thing, which is what I'm doing right now. And I have a bunch of uncutted gems on my inventory, and I just want to put them there. There we go. You can add to the maximum of 25. I'm just going to do this. And now we're going to wait. This thing will cut everything by itself, and it has nothing to do with me or my skill of jewel crafting, so that means he's ignoring all of that. Sometimes, as far as I understand and as far as I tested, sometimes he can drop a simple gem, sometimes he can drop shards, and yeah, it's kind of like randomized. It's kind of like what I found out about this kind of Astral gem cutter. I'm just really waiting here as well to see if he actually makes a simple one to kind of show you. Again, it failed again. This happened exactly the same thing with the black ones. I tried with the onyx as well. There we go. This time he actually managed to make a simple sapphire. So it failed 2 times and it actually gave me a simple sapphire. These 5 things that you see right here, these are enchantments. They are pretty kind of unique enchantments because every boss drops its own, and it's pretty tough to kind of get one of these. And we have the Eikthyr lightning, which does lightning speed 75. And you can see all the enchantments on the compendium, by the way. Elder's root dropped by the elder, rooted revenge 25, which is the enchantment. And the bone mass poison will do poisonous drain 100. I think this is a healing dropped by the bone mass, by the way. Mother's ice, the name of the enchantment, does ice protection 19. You can guess it, dropped by the mother. And Yaglut's fire, it's a fiery doom 30. I already have enchanted my porcupine and my black metal shield, and as you see, I just dropped the perfect black crystal, yellow and purple, and this is something that you will kind of choose depending on the enchantments that you see on the compendium. So having the compendium is really important because you can kind of understand what it is that is a good idea or not. And this is the short burst of movement speed added by the essence of the Eikthyr, by the way. As you can see, it's not always, but every now and then pops up and you kind of just go around much faster, which is pretty cool. Okay, so back what I was doing. So let's choose the chest place, for example. Okay, so you go into the gem cutter, you grab socket, and what do you do here is that you can have a max of 3 sockets. So you press add a socket, there we go. But you have to have attention because this has a 51 chance to add a socket, and if this fails it will be destroyed, so you lose completely the item that you have. Now with the 3 sockets you go into the legs and you press E, will open. That's actually not the legs, the chest, I'm sorry. You press E on the chest, there we go, and it says empty socket. So now I have no idea what to place in. So in order for me to choose a color, I actually want to open the companion now and see. So reflects damage back to the attacker. Black seems pretty good, you know, if we get this is pretty good. We can also get ninja. We can get the mirror on the chest piece, that's pretty good. Chest piece, vitality, additional HP on the blue, that's also kind of pretty good for armor. Increased armor, defender, that's also pretty good. So in fact, black, blue and red seem to be pretty good enchantments for the chest piece, and yellow does not have any enchantment for the chest piece, so maybe it's not worth. And the emerald has a glider, additional HP regeneration, not so bad. And the purple one doesn't have anything. So black, blue and red, there we go, you can leave. And now as you can see, this also has a color, so it is enchanted, there we go. So mirror 6, vitality 7 and defender 3, so I have no idea if that's actually what we did. Oh, there we go, you press left alt, reflects damage back to the attacker, pretty good, I liked it. The blue did additional HP, pretty good, I also like that. And the red did increased armor, so that's nice, I love the armor that I have. One of the cool stuff about this is that you can always remove and actually add a new one right there. Although this is actually giving me no effect, you can also change whatever you want to go and change that, which is nice. So the enchants on my preoccupying are chance to hit a second target, increased attack speed and additional fire damage, and on the shield is increased blocking skill, chance to not take damage and increases parry frame. So what I'm gonna do is, since I have some stuff equipped right now, I wanna go into a fight. I wanna see this fight. 3 combos. Does fire damage, does feel like it's a lot more faster. I loved it. Let's take damage. Ooh, we kind of blocked a lot more. That's pretty nice. So as you can see, you can kind of upgrade yourself a lot more for all the adventures that you can have. Once you get into your world, you are at the first biome and you can find the emerald formations. It will be the formation that it's most common on this biome, and as you can already see, you can mine this emerald formation and it will drop you the emerald gemstone. The black gem or the onyx gem, it can be found on the black forest. It's black, well, pretty self-explanatory, right? And you can mine this and it will drop you the black gemstone. Already on the swamps, you can find the purple gemstone or the spinel gemstone. You can mine it, as you can already see, and as soon as you mine it, you'll grab the gemstone. On the mountains, you'll have the sapphire formation, which will drop you the sapphire gemstone or the blue gemstone, whatever you want to call that. On the plains, you will find the sulfur formation or the yellow gemstone. You mine it and you will get the yellow gemstone. And at the last biome, you can find the ruby formation on the ashlands. You mine that and you will get the red gemstone. As usual, the video is over. Subscribe.